Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you're new here. I'm a tropical plant enthusiast and houseplant collector. And today we are going to be talking about my current favorite houseplants. So I picked out like 7.5, I would say, because one of them is technically a propagation project currently. 7.5 of my favorite plants currently that have been putting out new growth going into winter season and have just generally been really pretty. So most of these are, actually quite a few of them are Monsteras and Philodendrons. I got one Scindapsus, an Alocasia, and then a jewel orchid. So first up, we're just gonna talk about the little jewel orchid. So I've had this guy since May. My dad got him for me when I was having surgery and he wanted to get something for me to cheer me up. So he bought me this little I don't know how to pronounce it. I will put it on the screen. And this guy is just gorgeous. I finally figured out the care for him because at first I kind of almost killed it. He lost quite a few leaves and just was generally unhappy with me, but I have figured out the care, and these two leaves have come out in the last like 2-3 weeks alone. So that is pretty crazy as we're going into winter, and he's like feet and feet back from the window. Yeah, and it's just gorgeous because it's just like, look at that. And he's been putting out a little baby from his roots, and it's just great. So we're just gonna get the other little like oddball one out of the way. So it's my Alocasia Black Velvet, which you guys have already seen. It was in my rare plant haul. And as you may remember, it had like 2 leaves and then a couple babies poking out from the soil. So at this point, it's lost the other big leaf, but on that stem, it's putting out this little baby and 3 of the 4 babies. I don't know if there were 4 whenever I filmed the video, but there are 4 babies, so that means there were 6 plants in this pot, which is crazy. 3 of them have started putting out their own little leaves, like that one, which is just super cute, and they're like purple backed and just amazing. And I just can't wait for this guy to get bigger. It's been growing a ton. It's really enjoying my new humidifier. And you'll see this guy again soon because I am filming an Alocasia care video. Now that I have my winter setup kind of complete, I can start focusing on some little like care videos. Next up is shoot. All right, so I just spilled a bunch of water on my floor right where the cords are. So there's just some towels there. It's fine, everything's fine, whatever. So next up, I was reaching for this guy, but I knocked over a propagation vessel. My Scindapsus Pictus unknown silver satin. I just repotted it the other day, which I know shouldn't repot going into winter, but it did not enjoy what it was in last. But since I got it, it's just been putting out so much growth, and it's just continuing to be gorgeous. I was actually able to split off a couple pieces, and I have a few pieces propagating, which you'll see in my propagation video that's coming up. But yeah, this guy is just doing so good. It looks amazing on the shelf in the other room. It's just huge. I just really like this plant because I'm all here for just like the velvety leaves, which I think you can tell at this point that I'm here for velvet. But this guy has just been doing amazing. It lives on my little shelf in the other room, and it's just been so happy. So next, we're just gonna move on to Monsteras. So here I have a itty bitty baby Monstera Standleyana white variegated that I grew from nodes. So in May, I ordered like a little thing that was like 10 nodes long of just like a Monstera Standleyana like stem that didn't have any leaves or roots. And I lost all but 2 of those nodes, which both produced these gorgeous little plants. Like look at the variegation on this second plant in here. Super high variegated, just amazing. It was such a fun experiment and I'm super happy with it. I'm just so proud. This thing is like my little baby. It really needs water too, so I'm gonna have to do that after I'm done filming. The next and last Monstera that I have in this video is a Monstera Siltepecana. So I got this over the summer again. I ordered quite a few things, and now I'm like skeptical about ordering. Not because of this, just because it's winter and I live in Ohio. It's cold. We got like 5 inches of snow the other night. It was not a fun time. But this guy has been having a little bit of trouble, as you can see by like this crispy leaf, but it's getting super long. I've been thinking about propagating this, like cutting it back and propagating it between nodes just to get like a fuller pot instead of just like this one little strand. But also, I don't know why this one makes me nervous, because I haven't had issues rooting, and this grows very, very similar to like my philodendrons, and I've had no issues rooting those. So I don't know. This one might pop up in the propagation video. I'm determining. We'll see. Next up is another velvet plant, which is my Philodendron Melanochrysum. Both of them have put out new leaves. Both of them are doing amazing. They're really loving the greenhouse and the new grow lights. Review on that coming soon. But like, look at that new leaf, and it's already got a new one pushing out. The other one is doing great too. I just didn't want to bring them both over because that felt like a lot of work for some reason. I don't know. I just didn't want to bring them over. It's fine, whatever. Then, it's another plant that you've seen one of before. You haven't seen this one yet, but this is one of my Variegated Heartleaf Philodendrons. This is the original one that I got. It's just been doing like the most. It's one of the ones that I've propagated from. I propagated from this stem, and look, it's got a new growth point up there, and it's got a new growth point. Oh, I don't know if I can get you to see that, but like right there over my finger, that little nub, that's a new growth point. And it's just been doing so good. It's getting super long, so I'm debating, again, trimming this one back, because like this stem over here is losing variegation as it goes down. And I've rooted a couple pieces of this, so I'm really debating, because it's getting a little big, and I have another big one. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna propagate from it, so I have some to share in the spring. And I don't know, it's just a plant that makes me super duper happy, and I don't see many other people who have it, so I want to be able to like share it with people, you know? Spread the love and everything. And then last up is a propagation, which is why there's water on my floor, but it is these Philodendron Bipennifolium, like horse head cuttings. I will pull them out of here. I need to fill that back up because it lost water, but they're finally starting to root, and I just really have been enjoying how they look in this vintage milk glass little container that I got at a thrift store. It's been sitting on my little like coffee table. It just looks so cute. I have like, I think 3 little milk glass things sitting at this coffee table specifically. I'm trying to get these back in here. But they're little like 3 of them. It's really cute. I don't know. I just really like it. Like that's just so cute with like the blue, like silvery tint, and in this little like milk glass with like the big bottom. I don't know. I've just really, really been enjoying these couple plants. Like all of them have been pushing out growth as we go into the winter season, which is crazy because the days, it's already getting dark at like 5 p.m. here. It doesn't, like the sun doesn't rise until 8 and then it goes down at 5, so that's not very long with sunlight. Some of them are pulled back from windows, some of them are right up against like my big window right there. Like my 2 Monsteras live in that window. My Variegated Heartleaf, the one that I showed you, lives in that window, as does my Alocasia Black Velvet, which everyone says don't put the velvet leaf alocasias in direct sun, but both of mine really, really actually enjoy the direct sun, which I think is crazy. I don't know. Because this guy was already starting, oh my gosh, I just noticed. This one is starting to push out a new leaf. That's amazing. I was wondering, because the bottom of this leaf, like down here, feels super like soft, and it's a typically pretty rigid leaf, and it was feeling really soft. So I was like, I don't know what's going on there. Like, it got watered the other day. I figured it out. It's got a new leaf coming. That's super fun. But yeah, so those are my current favorite plants because I don't know, they're just making me really happy recently, just looking at them and seeing them. And also this little guy, I'm just so proud of. Like, it's just so cool that I was able to like take care of it, especially since I honestly didn't think that it was going to survive. So that was super cool to see, and like see it actually start thriving like this has been really, really neat. And it's starting to put out bigger leaves, so hopefully one day it'll be like a really big, cute little plant, and I'm just very excited about it. Alrighty, so those are the plants. If you liked the video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.